Well, guys, well, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, July 10th, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The stars of Work It are gearing up for the movie's release on Netflix. Sabrina Carpenter, who plays Quinn Ackerman in the upcoming dance comedy film, shared a teaser and a premiere date August 7th for the movie Thursday. The video shows footage of Carpenter and her co-stars Jordan Fisher and Liza Koshy dancing at their respective homes amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Work It follows Quinn, a high school senior whose dreams of being accepted into Duke University. She forms a ragtag team of dancers in hopes of impressing the school at a dance competition. The film is written by Allison Peck and directed by Laura Taruso, with choreography from Akamonen Jones. In addition to starring, Carpenter is serving as an executive producer. Work It co-stars Kenyon Lonsdale, Drew Ray Tanner, and Michelle Buteau. Billy Porter called out homophobia and transphobia and discussed his experience growing up gay in the black community while appearing on Jimmy Kimmel Live, which was hosted by Billy Eichner. Porter on Thursday addressed a video he posted on Instagram in June where the actor said that the black community's relationship with the LGBTQ community is appalling. Porter told Eichner, "I am black first, and growing up gay in the black community, it is a very homophobic community across the board. With that said, as the world has changed and as the world has shifted, the black community is changing and shifting." Porter said that after he posted the video, he heard about how straight black men do support him, leading the actor to do an addendum on the video to specify who is he talking to in the clip. Porter says, "I'm talking to homophobic, transphobic, and xenophobic people in general, specifically black people. In this instance, because black trans women are dying at the hands of black men at such an alarming rate." Eichner is stepping in for Kimmel, who has taken the summer off to spend more time with his family. Anthony Anderson also recently served as a guest host on the Late Night Show. Porter, who stars on Pose, is featured on the second season of CBS's all-access Twilight Zone reboot. Netflix has canceled the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, with the supernatural series set to end with the fourth season known as Part 4 later this year. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina from showrunner Roberto Aguilar Sacasa is based on the Archie comics series of the same name. Kiernan Shipka, Gavin Leatherwood, Ross Lynch, Jazz Sinclair, Lachlan Watson, Sam Corlett, Lucy Davis, Chance Perdomo, Michelle Gomez, Tati Gabrielle, Adeline Rudolph, Richard Coyle, and Miranda Otto star. The series was originally developed for the CW as a spinoff to Riverdale before it moved to Netflix. The first season arrived in October 2018. Part 3 premiered on Netflix in January. The latest season followed teenager witch Sabrina as she becomes the queen of hell in an attempt to save her boyfriend Nick. Aguilar Saka said in his statement, "Working on Chilling Adventures of Sabrina has been an incredible honor from day one. The cast being with Kiernan as everyone's favorite teen witch has been an absolute joy. I'm being thankful to the crew, writers, editors, assistants, and everyone for pouring so much love into this dark dream of a show." He continued, "I'm so grateful to our partners at Netflix, Warner Brothers, Berlanti Televisions, and Archie Comics for letting us tell the story we wanted to tell the way we wanted to tell. We can't wait for everyone to see Part 4. Kyle Richards says she was totally blindsided by Garcelle Beauvais' speech at the Los Angeles Mission. The 51-year-old television personality said on Wednesday's episode of Watch What Happens Live that it was unbelievably rude for Beauvais, her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-star, to publicly shade her at a charity event. In Season 10, Episode 8, which aired in June, Beauvais was being honored by the Los Angeles Mission when she thanked her loved ones for their support during her speech. She says, "I want to thank you to that table over there. Everybody who supports me loves me. My new best friends, some of them not so much, but we'll figure that out. In a confessional shot, Beauvais confirmed she was referencing to Richards in her speech. She also clarified her remark in an interview with the Bravo's The Daily Dish. Beauvais said, listen, you have to keep it real, and we're not all going to be best friends right off the bat. Right? So that kind of how I felt. I felt like I knew some of them, and some of them we hit it off right away, and others not so much. On Watch What Happens Live, Richard said she thought she and Beauvais were friends until the speech. Beauvais joined The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in season 10 and is the first black woman to star on the series. Richard said of Beauvais' speech, I was totally blindsided. I thought we were getting along great. I adore her, and I thought she was a great addition to the show. She added, I was one of the first people to raise my hand and donate to her charity. She didn't acknowledge that in the episodes or anything. I didn't do it to be acknowledged, but it was really rude. It was unbelievably rude to stand up and make a speech like that. On Watch What Happens Live in April, Richards responded to Beauvais' remarks about her during a previous episode of the talk show. Beauvais said that Richards was the least welcoming to her and has the biggest ego. Richards said of Beauvais' comments, I was really surprised. If she felt like that, I wish she'd say it to my face instead of saving it for Watch What Happens Live. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-stars Lisa Rinna, Erica Garidelli, Dorette Kemsley, Teddy Mellencamp, and Denise Richards. Denise Richards said in a recent interview with UPI that she didn't understand why her co-stars kept repeatedly bringing up her remarks about threesomes in season 10. MSNBC political analyst Joy Reid will take over Chris Matthews' 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time slot on the network to host the ReidOut. The ReidOut, based out of Washington, D.C., will premiere July 20th. The show will feature Reid having one-on-one conversations with politicians and will cover political issues. Reid has been with MSNBC since 2011 and is the host of the weekend morning show AM Joy. She also previously hosted the Reid Report. AM Joy will continue with the rotating lineup of hosts until MSNBC names a permanent replacement in the fall. Reid said in a statement, I'm honored and thankful for this opportunity. I always be proud of the work that we did on AM Joy by pushing the envelope and tackling pragmatic conversations. I'm able to carry that same energy into the 7 p.m. hour where we can continue to build on bringing in diverse, smart, and accomplished voices to the table on topics that are important to our viewers. Chris Matthews previously hosted Hardball on MSNBC in the 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time slot before he suddenly retired in March. Matthews' retirement came after a political commentator made a string of controversial remarks. Matthews had compared a victory by Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders to Nazi Germany's takeover of France, confused the identity of two black South Carolina politicians, Senator Tim Scott and Senator candidate Jamie Harrison, and was ousted for making inappropriate remarks to female journalists and co-workers. The historical drama series The Crown will have its sixth and final season on Netflix. The streaming service announced Thursday that it's renewed the series for season 6. The company tweeted, news from the palace, we can confirm that there will be a sixth and final season at The Crown Netflix. The Crown was originally to have a 6-season run. In January, series creator Peter Morgan said the show would end after season 5. Morgan said Thursday that he reconsidered his decision in order to do the show justice. He says, as we started to discuss the storylines for season 5, it soon became clear that in order to do justice to the richness of the story, we should go back to the original plan and do season 6. The Crown follows the reign of Britain's Queen Elizabeth II throughout the decades. Claire Foy played the Queen in seasons 1 and 2, while Olivia Colman portrayed the monarch in season 3 and 4. And Melda Stoughton will play the Queen in season 5. Netflix released season 3 of The Crown in November. The streaming service has yet to announce a premiere date for season 4, which has largely finished filming before production was shut down due to the coronavirus pandemic. Toby Menzies, who played Prince Philip in seasons 3 and 4, said in an interview with Deadline in June that Prince Charles, played by Josh O'Connor, and Princess Diana, played by Emma Corrin, will be a big part of season 4. The actor said, in a way, the kids start to come out into their forefront. And the actor also said that Charles comes into the foreground. Diana is a big part of season 4. A new docuseries about professional golfer Tiger Woods is coming to HBO in December. The network announced in a press release Thursday that Tiger, a two-part series about Woods, will premiere December 13th. Part 2 will air December 20th. Tiger is produced by HBO Sports and Jigsaw Productions. The series follows the rise, fall, and epic comeback of Woods, who won his first major in 11 years at the 2019 Masters Tournament. The series is directed by Matthew Hyman and Matthew Hamchek. Alex Gibney will executive produce with Sam Pollard, Stacey Offerman, Richard Perello, Armin Katanian, and Jeff Benedict. Tiger is based on Katanian and Benedict's book Tiger Woods. The series features never-before-seen footage and new interviews, including with Woods' former caddy, Steve Williams, golf legend Nick Faldo, Woods' ex-partner Dina Parr, and Rachel Uchel, and one of Woods' alleged former mistresses. HBO Sports EVP Peter Nelson said, "Few global icons are more visible and less understanding than Tiger Woods. His prodigy came with painstaking sacrifice. His perfected athleticism immobilized him in agony before the age of 40. His self-made fame enabled a self-destructive world of secrecy, and his redemptive reemergence posed as many questions as his answers, not only about one of the greatest sportsmen ever to live, but also the greater American society that engulfs him." Hyman and Hamchek said that their goal for the docuseries was to, quote, dive deeper and create an unflinching and intimate portrayal of a man who, like all of us, is imperfect and inherently human. Tiger will air on HBO and stream on HBO Max. Woods will compete at the Memorial Tournament in Dublin, Ohio next week, his first PGA Tour tournament since the season was suspended due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He will also appear in a virtual version of the British Open, titled The Open for the Ages, that will air the 16th through the 19th. All right, story. Ballroom competition series Legendary has been renewed for a second season by HBO Max. Legendary, which premiered alongside the launch of HBO Max in May, features ballroom houses battling each other in fashion and dance challenges, including voguing to win a cash prize. Voguing is a competitive style of dance that mixes high fashion and choreography based on pose structs by models. MC Deshaun Wesley will return for Season 2 alongside judges Megan Thee Stallion, Linoy Maldonado, Jamila Jamil, and Law Roach. Legendary is the second original series to be renewed by HBO Max following the anthology series Love Live, which starred Anna Kendrick in the first season. The final 2 episodes of Season 1 became available Thursday on HBO. Kevin Riley, the Chief Content Officer at HBO Max, and the president of TNT, TBS, and True TV, said in a statement, "Legendary was an HBO Max Day 1 premiere. We knew we had something special and we are proud that critics and audiences alike have embraced the series. Bringing this incredible world back for a second season furthers our commitment to high quality, compelling, true storytelling." Oscar Isaac and Michelle Williams have signed up to star in a new HBO limited series, Scenes from a Marriage, based on Ingmar Bergman's 1973 Swedish limited series of the same name. Holly Levy is writing, directing, and executive producing the adaptation, which will reimagine the original show's portrayal of love, hatred, marriage, and divorce using a contemporary American couple. Bergman wrote and directed the original series, which starred Liv Ullmann and Erland Josephson. The show ran for 6 episodes. Isaac Williams are executive producing alongside Michael Ellenberg, Amy Herzog, Lars Bultgren, Daniel Bergman, and Blair Beard. Scenes from a Marriage is a co-production between Media Rest and Endeavor Content. Levy co-created the HBO limited series Our Boys and Showtime's The Affair. The filmmaker also created and co-directed and co-produced the Israeli television series Beitulpul, which was adapted into the HBO series In Treatment. FX has renewed Pamela Adlon's comedy drama series Better Things for a fifth season. Adlon is the writer, producer, and executive producer and star of Better Things, which follows a single actress raising her three daughters while juggling Hollywood. Mickey Madison, Hannah Alligood, Olivia Edward, and Celia Emery also star. Better Things Season 4 ended in April, with Season 5 set for 2021. FX also announced on Friday that Adlon has signed a new overall deal with FX Productions. Adlon will continue to develop programming for FX and potentially other divisions of Walt Disney Television. Eric Schreier, the president of FX Entertainment, said in a statement, "We're truly honored to work with Pamela. She is one of the most talented artists in the business, which is exemplified through her work as a producer, showrunner, actor, writer, and director. The most recent season of Better Things was its best yet, and we're excited what's to come in Season 5, as well as all the other future projects we're working on together." HBO Max has given a serious commitment to a spinoff of Matt Reeves' upcoming DC Comics film, The Batman. The untitled television series will be set in the Gotham City Police Department, located inside the same world as Reeves' The Batman. Boardwalk Empire creator Terrence Winter is penning the script. Reeves' Six and Idaho production company will produce the series with Warner Brothers Television. Reeves, who is directing The Batman, is executive producing. HBO Max says that the film will build upon the film's examination of corruption in Gotham City and help launch a new Batman universe across multi-platforms. Reeves said in a statement, "This is an amazing opportunity not only to create the vision of the world I'm creating in the film, but to explore in the kind of depth and detail that only a long-form format can afford. And getting to work with the incredibly talented Terrence Winter, who has written so insightfully and powerfully about the worlds of crime and corruption, is an absolute dream." The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson as the Caped Crusader, is set to arrive in theaters on October 1st, 2021. Zoe Kravitz will star as Catwoman, Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, Paul Dano as the Riddler, and Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. Modern Family star Jesse Tyler Ferguson is a new dad. Us Weekly reported Thursday that Ferguson and his husband, Justin Makita, welcomed their first child, son Beckett Mercer. Ferguson's rep confirmed the news to People. The rep says Jesse and Justin welcomed their little bundle of joy, Beckett Mercer Ferguson Makita, on July 7, 2020. The new parents are overjoyed and excited for this new journey as a family of three. Ferguson announced in the Late Late Show with James Corden in January that he's going to be a dad. He shared the news while remarking on how turning 40 was a big deal. Ferguson told fellow guest Charlie Hunnam, "Like you said, it's when you finally become an adult, I feel like I need to start getting serious about things." He says, "I'm actually expecting a baby in July with my husband." Ferguson's Modern Family co-stars Sarah Hyland and Sofia Vergara attended Ferguson and Makita's baby shower in February. The poolside party featured a performance by the Agua Wallis, a group of male synchronized swimmers. Ferguson and Makita celebrated their 7th-year wedding anniversary July 20th. Makita shares a new photo with Ferguson in January while celebrating Pride Month. He captioned, "Happy Pride for us. Today we're taking a walk around our gay boyhood." Ferguson played Mitchell Pritchett on Modern Family, which ended in April after 11 seasons on ABC. He says in April that he hopes other shows expand on the same-sex parenting storylines. Modern Family presented that during his run. Idina Menzel, Drag Race Michelle Visage, Titus Burgess, and Lady Gaga's mother, Cynthia Germanata, have joined Elvis Duran's Drag Spectacular as judges. The Drag Spectacular will be streaming live on July 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the official Elvis Duran Show YouTube channel and Facebook page. The special will feature Duran and his celebrity guest judges offering commentary on the best drag performance submitted by listeners in honor of Pride 2020. The judges will narrow down 20 of the best drag performances to their top 3 during the hour-long event. The grand prize winner will be then gifted with $10,000. Elvis Duran's drag spectacular will help benefit Germanata's Born This Way Foundation and the Ali Forney Center. Duran, the host of the national radio program Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, said in a statement, "Look at this panel of judges. The foundation is set for this fun, festive event to celebrate our LGBTQ plus family pride. The drag community has always been there to keep us entertained and amazed. Their stage may be currently on pause, but we can still turn the lights on and have a show. Wig snatching time." Germanata said in a statement, "I'm so grateful for Elvis and the morning show's generosity, and not only inviting me to participate as a judge, but also benefiting Born This Way Foundation and our dear partners Ali Forney Center through this event. It's so important that even though we are physically apart, we are still able to come together virtually to celebrate pride and our commitment to build a kinder, braver world where everyone can be their true selves. I can't wait to enjoy all the performances." The country music band Lady A, formerly known as Lady Antebellum, has filed a lawsuit against black blues singer Anita White, who has performed under Lady A throughout her career. Lady A, which consists of white performers Hillary Scott, Charles Kelly, and Dave Haywood, have changed their name from Lady Antebellum in June due to the word antebellum's association with slavery in the pre-Civil War South. The group said in a statement to CBS News, "Today we are sad to share that our sincere hope to join together with Anita White in unity and common purpose has ended. She and her team have demanded a $10 million payment, so reluctantly we have come to the conclusion that we need to ask a court to affirm our rights to continue to use the name Lady A, a trademark we have held for many years." The lawsuit states that Lady A is not seeking monetary damages and that Lady A became an official trademark for the band in 2011 with no one filing in opposition. White, on Instagram in June, posted a photo of herself speaking with Lady A via webcam. White captioned the image at the time, "Today we connected privately with the artist Lady. Transparent, honest, and authentic conversations were had. We are excited to share that we are moving forward with positive solutions and common ground. The hurt is turning into hope. More to come." Lady A has also made a similar announcement on Twitter using the same wording. White, while speaking with Newsday in June, said that the announced agreement between her and the band was premature. The singer told the publication, "I received the draft agreement from the Antebellum camp." She continued, "I'm not happy about it yet again and talking in good faith. Their camp is trying to erase me, and I'll have more to say tomorrow. Trust is important, and I no longer trust them." The Rolling Stones are sharing a previously unheard song with fans. The British rock released a music video for the song Criss Cross on Thursday. Criss Cross is one of 3 unheard tracks that will appear on the Rolling Stones' forthcoming reissue of their 1973 album Goat's Head Soup. The 2 other tracks are Scarlet featuring guitar from Jimmy Page and All the Rage. The reissue also features demo outtakes, live performances, and more. The Rolling Stones said on Instagram, "This classic album has been restored into its full glory with a new stereo album mix, sourced with some original session files." The Rolling Stones teased the reissue Wednesday by sharing a recipe of goat's head soup. The band says something's cooking on Instagram. Goat's Head Soup was originally released in August 1973. The album featured the singles Angie, Silver Train, Do 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 Do, Heartbreaker, and Dancing with Mr. D. The reissue is slated for release September 4th. The Rolling Stones launched a weekly concert series, Esther Licks, on YouTube in May amid the coronavirus pandemic. The series features archival concert footage. Good Old Grateful Dead Cast, an official Grateful Dead podcast exploring the band's music and mythology, has made its debut. The new podcast, hosted by musician Riff Mahan and rock journalist Jesse Jarnow, launched Thursday on all new podcast platforms and will air new episodes Thursdays. The first season focuses on the Grateful Dead's 1970 album Workman's Dead. Each episode will center on a song from the album, with the first to explore Uncle John's band. Episode 1 featured producer Bob Matthews and former Grateful Dead tour manager Jim Coulter. Future episodes will feature Jerry Garcia's daughter Trixie, Grateful Dead's archivist David Lemieux, the band's former publicist Dennis McNally, and other guests. Mahan and Jarno said on the Grateful Dead official Instagram account, "Think you know it all? We'll probe corners of the band's history you'll never knew exist. No topics will be off limits." The Grateful Dead also shared a trailer for the podcast. The band said many of the unsolved mysteries of the dead world will also be explained, including which obscure Macedonian folk song Jerry Garcia borrowed for Uncle John's band Melody from, dating the exact writing of Dire Wolf, and locating the secret trail between Garcia and Janis Joplin's house. The first season will also address the recent discovery of the Angels' Share studio outtakes from the Grateful Dead's Working Man's Dead sessions. The band will release a 50th anniversary reissue of The Working Man's Dead on Friday. The Grateful Dead previously launched Shakedown Stream, a weekly concert series featuring archival footage, in April amid the coronavirus pandemic. Kane Brown is back with new music. The 26-year-old country singer released the song Be Like That with Khalid and Swae Lee on Friday. In Be Like That, Brown sings about the ups and downs of a relationship. He sings, "We both want to love, we both want to slide, we both want to argue until we're both right, and you want to hug, I kiss you goodnight, maybe we're both just out of our minds." The Brown's discussion of the song's meaning in a statement to Billboard says that the singer mentioned it's all about all the different feelings you can have in a relationship and trying to not overthink it. He added, "When it's tough, you want to be on your own, but then you miss the person a second later. I think it's something everyone goes through." Brown and Khalid previously collaborated on a remix of Khaled's single Saturday Nights, released in February 2019. Brown released his second studio album, Experiment, in 2018. Be Like That is his third single of 2020, following Cool Again and Worldwide Beautiful. He released Worldwide Beautiful in June and donated proceeds to the Boys and Girls Club of America. Brown will headline the Great Jones County Fair in Monticello, Iowa in July 2021. Other performers include Dan Plauché, the Zac Brown Band, and Gavin DeGraw. Halsey is paying tribute to the late rapper Juice Wrld. The 25-year-old singer honored Juice Wrld, who died of an accidental drug overdose at the age of 21 in December, and unveiled new tattoos in the rapper's memory Thursday on Twitter. Halsey posted shortly before Juice Wrld's posthumous album Legends Never Die was released at midnight. The album featured Life's a Mess, a new song from Juice Wrld and Halsey. Halsey wrote, "Lots of feelings tonight, but the biggest one is love. Legends Never Die. #LLJW. Halsey also shared a photo of her new tattoos, one which reads, "Life's a Mess," and of the numbers 999. She reflected on her friendship with Juice Wrld in the captions. The singer says, "Man, Juice and I rode one of the best moments of my career together. We had so many songs to make with each other. Means the world to me. I could be on this record as a friend and fan. One of my favorite artists of all time, and one of the greatest people with the greatest smile." Juice Wrld's official Instagram account shared a clip of Life's a Mess upon Legends Never Die release. Legends Never Die featured 20 other songs, including Tell Me You Love Me with Trippie Redd and Hate the Other Side and Come and Go with Marshmello. Juice Wrld's family says in January that they plan to share the rapper's unreleased music. The family said, "We plan to honor Juice's talents, his spirit, and the love he felt for his fans by sharing unreleased music and other projects that he was passionately in the process of developing." And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 single charts for the week of July 11th. Number 10, Lil Baby and 42 Dugg with We Pay. Number 9, Lil Mosey with Blueberry Faygo. Number 8, Harry Styles with Watermelon Sugar. Number 7, Justin Bieber featuring Quavo with Intentions. Number 6, Doja Cat featuring Nicki Minaj with Say So. Number 5, St. John with Roses. Number 4, Megan Thee Stallion with Savage. Number 3, The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. Number 2, Jack Harlow featuring The Baby with What's Poppin'. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 single charts for the week of July 11th, The Baby featuring Roddy Ricch with Rockstar. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, July 10th, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's REYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.